Welcome to Garden Wise Adventures. My name is Malie, and today I wanted to do another Plant of the Week video. So this week you get a bonus Plant of the Week video. This one's not going to be about herbs. It's going to be about a ground cover that I've grown for several years, and it's a fruiting ground cover that I've never seen fruit. But I finally went somewhere this year and found fruit for this plant, and now I can show you what it looks like. So let's go over to my side yard and show you this ground cover that I've grown to love so much. Now this is a beautiful ground cover that probably most of you have not heard about. Maybe there's some of you, and I'd love to hear in the comments if you've grown this. But this is Rubus pentalobus, and I hope I'm saying that correctly. I'll put the name at the bottom of the screen. But I saw this plant one spring at Red Butte Gardens, and it was absolutely gorgeous, and I fell in love with it. So if you hear the word rubrum, you know that this has to be related to a raspberry, if you know scientific names. This is a creeping raspberry. In the spring, it has really pretty little white flowers. They're kind of inconspicuous, but if you get down close, you'll be able to see them. And then it forms fruit. Now, my plant has never fruited. I'm not exactly sure why. It's flowered. You can see the remnants of a flower right here. And there's remnants of one right there. It actually flowered twice this year, but it never has given me any fruit. I don't know if it needs a pollinator or what, but the fruit is an orange little raspberry that is supposedly really tasty. Now, I didn't taste the ones at Red Butte Gardens because I didn't want to be picking their fruit. So I don't know if they're tasty, but whether or not it fruits, it's an excellent ground cover. It's slow growing. This has been in ground for several years, probably maybe even close to 10 years. And it just slowly creeps along the ground. It's extremely drought tolerant, and it can also handle more water if you have an area that gets more water. So that area over there doesn't get water very much. That's where it's crept off to. This area right here, it's right next to my neighbor's lawn, so it may get a little bit of overspray here and there, but both places it does really, really well, and it makes a nice thick ground cover that weeds can't come up through. Now, Rubus pentalobus is hardy from zones 3 through 9, so it's an extremely hardy plant, and it's semi-evergreen. It doesn't go fully dormant over the winter, so it's really a beautiful ground cover, and it does need full sun to look its best. Mine is on the south side of my property, and we had several weeks that were over 100-degree temperature, and it didn't seem to bother at all. It's extremely drought tolerant, like I said before. Some of the areas don't get hardly any water, and some of the areas get watered with the neighbor's lawn water. Now, finding these plants in the local nurseries is almost impossible. Not very many nurseries that I know of actually grow them, but I have been able to find them online, and I'll link a couple of my favorite online nurseries down below that carry them. So hopefully this video has been helpful for you. If it has been helpful, I hope you like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and go have a wonderful garden adventure.